Hello, my name is Sean and I'll be talking to you about lean and enriched doughs. Relatively speaking, yeast doughs may be divided into two categories, lean doughs and enriched doughs. Lean doughs can be produced with only flour, yeast, salt, and water. In fact, these are the ingredients of a classic French baguette. Other ingredients, such as spices, herbs, special flours, and/or dried nuts and fruits, can be added to vary this dough, but they will not greatly change the basic texture. Lean doughs contain only a relatively small amount of sugar and fat. Breads made from lean doughs tend to have a chewier texture, more bite, and a more crisp crust. Hard rolls, French and Italian-style breads, the whole wheat, rye, and pumpernickel breads are considered lean. An enriched dough is produced by the addition of ingredients such as sugars or syrups, butter or oil, whole eggs or egg yolks, milk or cream. Included in this category are soft rolls, brioche, and challah. When fats are introduced, they change the dough's texture, as well as the way in which it behaves during mixing, kneading, shaping, and baking. An enriched dough is usually softer than the finished product, has more tender bite than the lean doughs. They may be golden in color due to the use of the eggs and butter, and the crust is a soft rather than a crisp. Wheat flours contain a high percentage of protein, which gives good texture to lean doughs. A portion of the wheat flour called for in the recipe may be replaced with other flours, such as rye or pumpernickel. Consult individual formulas and scale flour carefully. It is generally not important to sift the flour before bread. Yeast is a biological leavener, which must be kept alive to be effective. But bring yeast to room temperature if necessary, before preparing the dough. Water, milk, or other liquids used in the bread formula should fall within a temperature of 20 to 24 degrees centigrade. The ideal temperature for yeast is 41 to 43 degrees. The viability of yeast may be tested by proving. To do so, combine the yeast with warm liquid and a small amount of flour or sugar. Let the mixture rest at room temperature until thick surface foam appears. The foam indicates the yeast is alive and can be used. If there is no foam, the yeast is dead and should be discarded.